Hi everybody, Sarah Hathorn from Alestra Consulting, and I have had the honor today of spending a one-day intensive with Dr. Joel Nathanson. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about where you're from and what the name of your company is and the website.
Okay, I'm Dr. Joel Nathanson. I'm a general and restorative and cosmetic dentist in Testimonial, Maryland, which is just north of Baltimore. And my website is www.caringlaserdentist.com.
Yeah, and he actually works in a very affluent area of town. Am I right with that?
It's pretty well off, yes.
Yeah. So he actually came out today, and we really talked about up-leveling his practice. And so we worked and talked all day today and just took so many notes and videoed the session too, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And we really talked about your online presence, your social media, his website. We talked about his offline presence as being the doctor of dentistry and how you set the stage for his team. We talked about your team, and how they can help support you in this mission and this great vision that you were on. We did a little bit of shopping too. Can't say we didn't go shopping.
That's right.
Also.
That was fun.
Yeah, and so we really talked about that. See, every time he goes up in income level and in the practice, everything needs to be to a much higher standard, and the standard of his people, the standard of himself. And so we really talked about that today and gave lots of notes and blueprints with that. So why don't you tell people what were your big takeaways? Because I know we spent a lot of hours today together.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at the things that we can do to improve our image, as you say, up-leveling it, playing a bigger game, because I've been at my current location for 13 years now. We're small but growing dental practice, but if we are really going to be as large as I want and to be able to serve as many people as I would like to do, we really need to play a much bigger game. And we have to look at the way we serve our patients. We have to look at the way we appear to the public. Not only in our office, but outside the office as well. We need to see what our presence is online and how we can enhance that. Social media, I really have a lot to learn about that.
You're actually out there good. So.
Yeah, but there's so much more that we could be doing. And the talk today really identified those areas, and I feel like we're beginning to develop some strategies that will really work for us and will enable us to have a much larger presence and to serve a lot more people in our area and expand even beyond our immediate area to, as I said, play a much bigger game, be a lot more successful, and
well, you're already successful, but it's just about taking it up, right?
Exactly.
And I think the other thing that I loved in working with him today was, you see, he does even some philanthropic things, right, in the community.
That's correct, yes.
And he needs to really let people know about those more, because we talked today about how people want to know more about you and your brand than you're just the doctor of dentistry.
Right. For example, we're doing what's called the Halloween candy buyback program. It's our third year doing it. We collect candy that the children have gathered on Halloween, the tons and tons of candy that they shouldn't eat themselves.
That's right, good cavities, right?
Exactly. So we actually pay them $1 a pound for them to bring it in. We give them a fancy flashing toothbrush, and we pull together the candy and we send it to a couple of different organizations that make gift baskets for troops overseas. We send them the candy, but we send toothbrushes along with it.
Yeah, that's great. So I think that, again, that's part of who he is, and it's about really talking about that in his brand message on his website and through social media and everything, so that people really see that we are, our image is very multi-dimensional. So, and as I say, image is everything, right?
That's
You're learning that, right?
I am learning that. I'm also learning that there are a lot of different ways to look at one's image, and you really have to be open to changing some things. if I'm going to be playing a different game, there are going to be certain things that are going to be different, and I have to be okay with that. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to play that game.
Right, right. So it's about stepping through that change and stepping beyond the fear and everything. So what would you tell people who are thinking about, gee, should I fly into Atlanta to spend a day with Sarah? What would you tell them?
I think it's absolutely worth it. It was fun, it was enlightening, it was educational, and I have some really good firm strategies to bring home and to really get things going with my own business.
Great. Well, I just know that you're going to be so successful. So thank you
you
so much.
Thank you.